Hello, welcome to this episode. I was thinking that maybe I should try to, if I can make this thing to work at all better. So let's make my voice quality to higher. I'm not sure will this fix the problem with the voice, but it might fix it. I don't know. So in last episode we did this very simple plugin. What I wanna do now is that we create a new Java plugin. And we will do plugin that shows all the color codes for the player. So this is actually plugin that I don't have in my server, and I will actually do this for my server because this is a very useful plugin. So in this episode we will make plugin that can take commands basically. So let's name this color codes. Or what should be colors? Maybe colors. Colors is maybe a good name for us. So now we have colors here. We can actually close this. We have colors. We can take create. Let's actually use the code from our last plugin because this is something I do a lot. I will just copy these both these copy this package and this. I will click this, hold Control and click this another file. Then I will right click, I will type copy, and then I will paste them into this new project. And then what I will do, I will rename this to be colors because it's the name of this plugin. And then I will open this new plugin in text editor and name it colors. I will also add a website here, so this is one long string of website, so I will add beta world website into here. I will also add, and I will also add that those are the 3 websites I own. I'm planning to maybe someday move some kind of plugin archive to this website. So yeah, this is the Minecraft server website, and this is my more personal website. Oh, my friend came on. Let's say hi to him. So, what we wanna do, my text is once again doing that stupid thing that it's not following my language setting. Here we can see. Now it works. Okay. So now we can actually continue writing this. We can see that we have a lot of errors here. It's because we don't have our CraftBukkit in this project, so we will add this here. I will go very fast over these things now because I have talked about this in last episode, but you can like the right click and press open projects and close them. I recommend to close your old project, so this becomes easier. You can also right click here and go into, so now we are like into this project. I will also move this window to the bottom of my screen because this screen is saved like, we can't do that, like this. Yeah, I think this is pretty good right now. We can actually, this problem here is kind of useful, so I will take hold of this, put it here, put it here. So yeah, let's continue the code. So we have disable and enable here, and this is this name is, plugin name is colors. So now we wanna add an command to this plugin. What we will do here is type commands, and then we do 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is, you can do also less, it does not really matter, but 4 is like how much you should do. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, and then you wanna type command name. I will type just colors, it will be name of this command. Then we can add description to this command, which is shows color codes for the player. And this is pretty much it. Let's add also permission here. Permissions or permission. It doesn't really matter which one it is. We will do permissions because I think that's more what we should do. Our permissions will be colors.use, so use the plugin, and we will add description for this permission is access to the colors command, and then we can type default. I will actually put that only OPs can use this command by default because not everyone might have access to the colors, so we wanna maybe give that permission only some of the players. But for now, because we are testing, I will type true here, so everyone can use it. And now we can also add the permission to here. Permission colors.use. So this is our simple, I always like to add one empty line at the end of the document, but this is basically all we have here. Nothing else required. Now we press F5 here, and then we will add a command, public void on command, and we will do override here also. And now we can see that, wait, that's not the thing. Yeah, it's not, because on command we actually need to have some arguments into this, which I can't. I think it was, we need final command sender, which is the sender of the command, then we want to do final command. So this is the actual command. Then we wanna do final string label. So the string it's just the text we want the player types, and these names here are like optional. This is like of the normally called, and finally we will do final string. It's array, so we will add that in, and args. These are like arguments, and this should be boolean actually. So now we have this working. It will say that we don't have a return statement here. So if command returns false, it will show user this. Wait, we don't have actually user message here, but if your command takes arguments, you can type user can't. Both the command works, but we won't. We will just return false here. So yeah, this is pretty much the simplest way to make the command. So now we wanna send the player message. First of all, we will return true after we have made the command, so it will not show any messages for the player, and we will take sender.send message and colors. Let's do you have done colors command. Now we have done this. We can export this YAR file, and we will now call this plugin colors. We will go with version number. Like I want to go with it. Yeah, let's also change the version number from here. I always like to start with 0.0.1. And basically how I do the version numbers, every plugin always starts with 0 when they're not like done complete. The major updates are the second number, and the third number are like minor updates, and there can be fourth number in some plugins, marker plugins, for like smaller patches and stuff. We can actually close that window. This window can also be minimized. So we have still the server open here. You can see, let's clear this and let's start the server. So we can have the colors has been enabled here. You can see that. Let's also start the game. Let's go to our local server, and now we can type plugins, and we can see actually these two plugins here. Let's type colors. You have done colors command. So that's how it works. Let's stop the server and let's continue testing. So how we wanna show the color codes? Basically, Minecraft has many ways to do colors. So we can do chat color dot. Let's do red, for example. So this is variable we imported. It imported it for us here, but it's basically takes the chat color, its enum, and we took the red code here. Red is same as this mark and C actually, so that's interesting. So if we now export this plugin and we'll run this server and colors, the text will be red. So we actually know that there are many colors, 16 colors exactly. So we will do this small loop that loops through all the colors. So let's start by making a string builder. We will be making string builder. Let's give it name. It can be as b, and then we can initialize. This is like no. If we do this, it's like empty variable. This is nothing. So let's set it to be new string builder. So now it's like now this variable contains also a new instance of this string builder. We can also type final here because we will not never ever change this. Then we wanna send player message. We will set it as b. So the string builder, and let's do to string. Now if we wanna add text to this, we can do string build up. So there's append. It will add next text to it. So we can say hi here. So this will just say hi to the player. It will also now give us a warning because we don't use this chat color, so we can just, well, we remove it a lot more. So we can just remove this and we can export this plugin. Now if we join the server and do colors, it will say hi to us. We can also do this into the console. So let's put this window a little bit smaller. We can do hi here. I mean, we can do colors here and it will say hi. So, yeah. Oh, this error, by the way, you're seeing here is just because a CraftBukkit in this version always showed this error when users disconnected. It's normal. It's not error actually, it's just a stack trace. Yeah, this is pretty much everything we will add here. So we have hi, and now we wanna say that color codes, then we will do this, and then let's do an for loop. So for loop is just basically loop. We can do integer e. Let's set it to be value 0. Let's do this until the, as long as e is smaller than 16, so it will be from 0 here until 15, and it will keep getting bigger. We will do this. So if we now do as beta attempt, we can actually add the e with space to this. So now we will get color codes and bunch of numbers send it for the player. So let's do export. Let's start the server and we can just do colors, and here you can see 0 to 15 came into numbers here. So what happens is we go in this loop, we will do this, first it will be 0, then it will, here it will be called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The number will keep rising. So now we wanna make this to, so colors are basically this mark with an code. So this is black, these are like the colors. So we wanna say these things to players. So example, if I can make the rest of this to be orange, I will type this. So now if we export this text, won't work in Windows console because this does not really support multicolor. It won't actually work if we won't make this plugin to type like unsee color codes, but I'm not gonna do that. Type colors here and it will change into yellow. I mean orange here. So now we wanna change this a lot. So we wanna make say the number, but before that we wanna make the code to use that number. So what we will do is that we will do this. So basically this is set color 0 and then it will say the number after that. And we can actually remove this so we can add the space here. No, there is no empty space on end of the message. So now we can export this as jar file, finish it and start the server. Now if I type colors, we will see colors until it will broke here. It will just get stuck into the blue color. So yeah, this does not work. We have to get the actual letter, because after color 9 A is like this color is the green one. So if we wanna do green, we have to use this color. I'll just export this so you can get the point of it. I think I didn't restart the server actually. Let's do that. So now this is green. So how we get the letters from the numbers, the hex values? Where there is actually simple way to do that. So what we do, we will type integer to hex string, and then we have the I there. We will move the I here. Let's do that copy this also to here. And now we can export this. Let's start the server also, and now we can get all the colors here. Let's make it even better. Let's add this mark front of the text so it shows how it's normally typed in chat. A lot of plugins like Essentials and many others like to parse this as this, because you can type this mark into the you can type this jar into the chat. I will make this white again, and I will actually save this into variable because I don't wanna type this thing twice here. So let's take this and let's do final string as equals this. So now I can type just as here. And here we go. Now it will send the player all the colors with this simple loop. So now we export, finish, start the server, colors. Oh, there are color codes. Yeah, let's do there is running some water, but we can't see it because we are in desert. Good thing we don't have monsters here. Can I do time set 0? Oh, it's at least day, but it doesn't really matter because there is rain. So yeah, now our color codes show up in chat. plugin is actually now ready, so let's name it 1.0.0. I will just export it with this name, whatever, doesn't matter. Let's refresh this, export, this is good name, it's 1. Oh, need to do that. 1.0.0 now. And we can actually start the server. We can see we have colors and very simple plugin which just says this. But yeah, this is end of this episode. Thanks for watching. In next episode we will make a plugin that says welcome for the player when player connects to the server.